Too much effort. Yeah.
And today we're talking about topping fairway woods. Now, you remember the video we did last week as far as don't push off the trail side and get out in front of the ball. And that, you know, with that tendency, it tends to bring you up a little bit, and you're probably topping your fairway woods because of that.
Yeah.
So we're going to show you a really awesome image and task for you not to top your fairway woods and really hit them solidly into the direction that you want it to go. And you really won't have to swing hard to benefit from them, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's get to it. Is to get yourself a nice 4-pound hammer that can stand up on its own. Bring that to the range. You're going to put your ball in front of it. And there's your door frame, right? So the goal is to squeeze the ball into that door frame with the weight of your arms. Now, show me a ball position move that'd be way too far back. So you can't use the weight of the arms to squeeze the ball into the door frame now, can you?
No, I have no access.
So now you're going to have to reach back.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So now show me something that's too far forward. Now you have to reach forward.
Yeah.
Where is it that you're going to put the ball so that you don't have to reach back or forward? Yeah, that's actually a little too far back in the stance.
Really?
Yeah, just a little more forward. Yeah. So you'd like to have the center of the club head in the center of your feet.
All right.
And the ball forward of that.
All right.
That's your base.
Okay.
You could do little draw or little fade from there.
Okay.
If you want a little more fade, you play it maybe a half ball more forward.
Okay.
And if you want a little bit more of a draw, play it a little half back. But I wouldn't go much further back than that, even for you, right?
Okay.
So now from there, do you feel like you can use the weight of that arm club unit to squeeze it nicely into the door frame? Oh, that looks very comfortable.
Yeah, I can definitely confirm that I can get there.
Right?
Yeah.
So you feel able to perform that task.
That's it. Yeah,
okay. So now let's look at over here.
Okay.
All right. So we got the hammer.
Okay. Yeah.
We're going to squeeze through the hammer into the finish and hold the finish.
Okay.
250 yards. Okay. Do you feel that was a little off the toe?
Yeah, it was off the toe, big time. And I fell apart as well too. My balance fell apart, like I was coming through.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you feel you were a little harsh on that?
A little bit. Yeah.
Okay. So notice you kind of caught that a little bit on the way up. Are you trying to hit it on the way up?
No, I didn't stay low, so I think I came up last minute.
So we're squeezing through the hammer into your finish and hold the finish.
Okay.
Much better.
Okay.
So many of you don't realize that if I were to do a practice swing along the ground here, watch where the club actually skips the ground in each direction, right?
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Holy crap, that's way forward than I thought.
Yes, exactly. So the club comes down, strikes the ball, continues down to take the ground. That club's going to stay along the ground all the way to here. So you notice with the markings on my club, watch where the low point is. Can you see that?
Yeah, it's like skipping just right here.
Well, it's basically down because it's going to stay along the ground pretty good.
Yeah.
Finish. So there we go. Got to stick the finish.
That's it, yeah.
And there's
280.
A lovely 3-wood. So now let's see you deliver same way.
So if the ball position is too far back in your position, it's easy to top it?
It's easy to top it if it's too far back,
okay,
or too far forward,
okay,
or if you're trying to lift it.
Okay.
All right?
So you gotta stay along.
So one of the images that I love is, imagine if you look at the sole of the club,
Yeah.
it's like a skipping stone.
Okay.
You remember skipping stones as a kid?
Yeah.
Right? So there's your skipping stone.
Yeah.
Let me see you do a practice swing and observe where the stone is skipping.
Okay.
Did you see it? Where was the low point?
Right here.
Right. It was really good. It
Yeah.
just wasn't skipping.
Yeah. So am I standing too up, right?
No.
Okay.
So now, imagine now you're going to take the grass blades,
Yeah.
send them into the net. Let's hear the skip of the club and the grass blades going into the screen. There.
Yeah. That's it.
All right.
Yeah.
So we never focus on the ball meeting the face.
Okay.
We always focus on the sole of the club deflecting off the ground.
All right.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that different than what you've been doing?
Yeah. It's a lot more different.
All right. So let's see a nice deflection of the sole of the club along the ground to the left of the intermediate point. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That sounded a lot more solid, dude.
Yeah. That's way better than I was experiencing last week.
All right.
All right. So I just got
Just a wee 300-yard 3-wood.
I turned a lot. So face.
Yeah. Notice now it's just 0.4 upwards instead of 2.5 to 3.
Right. So
Right?
I'm staying along the ground.
So that's staying along the ground.
Yeah.
So level to slightly, maybe 1 degree down,
Yeah.
maybe a half degree up or a degree up is okay.
Okay.
But 2 to 3 up is getting a little scrapey, and that's where you either top it on the way up or you hit the ground before the ball.
Okay.
So we're looking for deflections, whipping deflections in the direction you want to start the ball.
Okay. Too much effort. That was a lot.
What was the effort?
A little too much because I completely defaulted to the ball.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So sole of club deflecting along the turf.
Yeah.
There, right on.
Yeah.
So let's do this. Go ahead and set up. Go
Okay.
ahead and set up.
All right.
So if the sole of the club deflects along the ground here,
Yeah.
isn't the ball going to be in the way?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
And if the ball is in the way, it can't stop you.
No.
It's just going to slow you down a millisecond.
Right.
So we're looking at deflection in the direction of your target,
Yeah.
and the ball compressing and releasing off the face, which is not going to prevent you from skipping the turf into the target, right?
Yeah.
So sole of club deflecting along the turf toward the target.
All right.
Boom. Shh, doesn't want to come down.
No.
Psst, down, please. There you go. Jeez. How beautiful is that? So the contact felt pretty good. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now we got Moo back in the deflecting mode. So sole of club deflecting along the ground. And the thing about it is, if we get back to that hammer real quick.
Okay.
So if you get set up and you're going to squeeze that ball into the hammer, go ahead and set up.
Yeah.
Show me impact. Ooh, yeah. Now, so it's coming down. It's not going to hit the floor, right?
Yeah.
It's coming down. Strike the ball.
Right.
Can you feel where the low point's going to be? It's going to be
Just right.
under the handle of the hammer.
That's right.
So, ball, turf, and it's only going to exit the ground over here. It's going to stay along the ground that far.
Right. That's true. So that's
Right?
That's,
So you didn't have that visual, did you?
No, I didn't have that. It wasn't confirmed in my mind.
Exactly. So seeing clearly what the task that you're about to do is really, it's really going to help you accomplish your task.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So let's see you do one more.
Okay.
So can you see that hammer in front?
Yeah, I can
You
visualize.
can picture that?
Yeah, I can visualize that.
All right. So focus on the sole of the club deflecting along the ground. Feel a little more pressure in the deflection.
Okay.
You know when you're in the bunker
Yeah.
Listen to the sound.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
That's a deflection.
Right. That's true. Yeah.
So I want to hear that deflection?
Yeah.
Let me see a couple of practice swings.
To confirm that feel.
Absolutely. So pressure with the sole of the club, deflecting.
Wow.
Yeah, you feel a little more of a thump.
Yeah.
That's what we want. A thumping deflection in the direction you want to start.
Okay.
Oh yeah, much better.
Came a little late.
So here's a final tip for you.
Okay.
And you just brought me back to my junior days.
Okay.
When I was a junior, I played at Nuns Island, which is in the outskirts of Montreal.
Yeah.
One day I got the pleasure to play with one of the football players from the Alouettes.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, yeah.
And he basically, just watching him do fairway woods and driver,
Yeah.
fixed my fairway woods on the spot. I used to top my fairway woods at the time.
Okay.
So the way he would approach his fairway woods, the guy was like massive.
Yeah.
So you can see his waggle, and
Yeah.
he would do this. And create a crater behind the ball.
Oh, so it's like a launch pad almost.
Right?
In a way, yeah.
Little cheating with the lie, I would say. I wouldn't say cheating, but I mean, the guy's big,
Yeah.
and it's like Paul Bunyan, and he deposits his club,
Yeah.
and little crater.
Yeah.
And then he would drag it out of the crater. So let me show you how he drags it.
Okay.
So drags it out of the crater this way. Did you see that?
Yeah.
So when I'm doing my perpetual motion drill in both directions, did you notice where the club is skipping on the backswing?
Yeah. Yeah. It's in the lower, like
Behind the ball.
Beyond the ball. Yeah, that's right.
Right? So it's drag, 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 drag. Let's see that.
Okay.
So thump on both sides of the ball. There.
Yeah, there it is.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what I was missing. Yeah.
Oh, did you guys see that? The 2 skips you had there?
Yeah.
Please. So that means in the backswing,
Yeah.
it's dragging away, not picking up.
Right.
So many of you are picking the club up in the backswing instead of dragging it back. That's
Yeah.
why these clubs are wide and round at the back, so they don't snag the grass as you drag them back.
Right.
Drag, drag.
Okay.
Woo!
There we go.
Yeah. Damn, look at that. Oh my God.
That was nice.
That's incredible. Okay, now you're benefiting from the 3-wood, so it should
Yeah.
be about 20 yards further than your hybrid.
That's right. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
310.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Shawn.
That was awesome.
Appreciate
Wasn't that
it.
awesome, you guys?
Yeah.
See you next week. Don't miss it. Subscribe.